Hello everyone. So today we are doing another mini cases video, and the three that the common denominator. Wow, I can't speak today. The common denominator for these three cases is that they are all from the West Coast, and that's about it. So two of them have more information than we normally do for these kinds of episodes, but one in particular has very little. So this will definitely be on the short side, but I'm still excited to get into it. These are some of my favorite videos to make, as you guys know. And we are talking about three people today: Loni Kai, Michael Masaoay, and Freddie Brandon. So we're going to start with Loni. So early in the morning on August 26th, 2001, a body was discovered in an overgrown field on Southwest Farmington Road near Southwest Rood Bridge Road in western Washington County, Oregon. The woman was viciously beaten and had died of severe blunt force trauma in her head. Detectives soon identified her as Loni Kai, a trans woman. It's believed that she was killed at a different location, and then the body was moved to the field, and she was at the Golden Fountain Lounge on Southwest Canyon Road that evening. She was later seen walking along TV Highway near Murray Boulevard around 2 a.m. She was seen talking to a woman at the 7-Eleven near Tualatin Valley Highway and Cornelius Pass Road. At 3:30 a.m., a Beaverton Police Department officer contacted Loni near 141st Avenue and Tualatin Valley Highway. Police speculate that someone who picked up Loni killed her, probably because they realized that she was trans, so this was definitely a hate crime, is what they're basically saying. They also believe that this person likely had to call someone else to help move her body. A medium-sized SUV may have been present when she was taken to the field. There is a $4,000 reward for someone who has information leading to the arrest of someone in this case. If you have any information, you can call 503-846-2500. Again, that is 503-846-2500. And her name is Loni Kai. So basically, they have all this information, like all these places that she was this evening. Talking to a woman at the 7-Eleven. She made contact with a police officer, and somehow she still ended up at the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong person, and that person meant her harm once they realized that she was trans, and it's absolutely despicable that somebody would do that to her. I sincerely hope that they eventually get justice for her, because this happened back in 2001. But older cases have been solved, so I definitely think it's possible that her case can be solved as well. Like I said, if you have any information, you should definitely call that tip in to that number that I read off to you. Moving on, we will be talking about Michael Masaoay. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I apologize if it's not. So Michael became missing under suspicious circumstances. So he went missing on January 25th in 1989 from San Francisco, California. He had left for school and was never seen again. Today, he would be 51 years old. He was born June 25th in 1972. At the time, he was 6'1" and 160 pounds. He is Filipino with thick hair and white scars on his body. And that's basically all we know about Michael Masaoay. There's not even a phone number for him that I was able to find. I could not find any other information about him other than he became missing under suspicious circumstances after he left for school. But his photo is on the screen now. And the last person we're going to talk about, this one is so sad. This is a grandma. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever talked about a grandma before. But this took place in Los Angeles, California. She is Freddie Brandon. She is a beloved grandma, and she was found dead in her apartment on March 30th, 2018. Freddie was a beloved member of her community, of the apartment complex that she lived in. Everybody loved her. She was born in Mississippi in 1939. She raised 7 children as a single mom. Kudos to her. She did an amazing job, apparently, because everybody loved her. And they all loved her. And she actually had 19 grandchildren. Wow, what a life. She loved to laugh. She loved to dance. Um, she specifically loved doing that to oldies, like oldies music. And that actually gave her the nickname Rocksteady Freddie. That is so cute. She loved to cook for her family, and she lived in her ground level apartment for over 20 years and was well known and friendly with her neighbors as well as people at the liquor store nearby. She lived with her granddaughter Rashonda at the time of her death. On March 30th, Rashonda came home and found Freddie unresponsive. At 4 p.m., Los Angeles PD arrived and responded to a cardiac arrest call. Her apartment appeared to be ransacked, including a dresser that was knocked over and a back screen door that was cut. Many of her belongings were thrown around the apartment, but not believed anything was actually stolen, so the motive is actually still unknown. So when Rashonda called police, she thought Freddie may have had had trauma to her head, and by 4:36 p.m., she was pronounced dead. An autopsy was performed, and it was determined that she died from asphyxia from ligature strangulation. That is a horrific way for this woman to have gone out. Oh my gosh. If you have any information about this case, you are urged to call the LAPD at 323-786-5113. Again, the LAPD, that is 323-786-5113. It is so sad to think someone's grandma went out like that, especially the grandchild that lives with her found her like that. Can you believe that? That is horrific. And the fact that this person made it look like it was a robbery or whatever, and there's just no motive because nothing was taken. I can't believe that someone would want to hurt her. Like, in all the articles I read about her, it was just, she was a lovely lady. Everyone loved her. And it's just like, who could have done this then? Was it like random? Did somebody just want to hurt her? Like, it's so gross. This poor woman. But that is all that I have to talk to you guys about today. Those are all the people: Loni, Michael, and Freddie. Thank you so much for listening to their stories, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.